Good evening, everyone. Before we get started, just want to say that anything that's said on my channel or my show is expressly my opinion and not the opinion of the rest of the channel sponsors, most decent human beings, or anyone else. So if I offend you, it's me offending you, not the rest of the channel. So how is everyone? Can you guys hear me all right and everything? What's up, Higgins? Who we got in here? Alan. Got to be talking the voice of Stone Cold. Yeah, I don't see Triple H. Sounds good. Lighting's good. New shirts. Go over to Blue Line Crafts. Get your Luchador 216 shirts. The Cleveland guys will get it. It's the area code here. So, and obviously, I'm the Luchador. So what's everybody? No, I'm moving. I had a power outage a little while ago, so I had to reset everything. Does this make my voice sound different? Yes, no? Sound the same? Okay. So what's everybody up to on a lovely Saturday night? I know what I'm about to get up to. Some mischief. So I got a few things this week. You might see one on behind me. Ooh, ooh. Is that a good Percy Pringle? Ooh, ooh. No dogs barking in the background. My dogs are downstairs, and the neighbor took at least one of his dogs with him, if not both of them. He went to an uncle's birthday party or something. He left a couple hours ago. But we're actually doing the show live from the actual Batcave. Yay! So I figure I'd start testing it out because the weather will be changing here pretty damn soon. Let's see what anybody that didn't see the video. I got this Undertaker urn this week. It's a WWE shop commemorative 21-0. It's got all the dates on the back of it. Comes like in a display box, which I put someplace. Not sure where I put it, but it's here. I got, I think it's Royal Rumble 90 playing behind me. Yeah, there's Flair. Yeah, that's Royal Rumble 1990 playing behind me. I see Davey Boy Smith. I got Money in the Bank case. And I got a few other things. The channel sponsor was over last night, and he brought a few things. But now we have... What's up, Michelle? Who wouldn't want an 8x10 autograph of the American Luchador? What? And I got cards. And because Bob's an asshole and does silly things, Bob brings me this. So we're going to be sampling some of this Woodford's here in a little bit. Really good bourbon. Bob, thank you again. Don't do this anymore. You don't have to do that. But I do appreciate it, and it will get used. Cave looks amazing. It's a cave of toys. When I get another camera, I'm going to set one going that way so you can see into there. And switch back and forth. I'm just wondering. Oh, everybody, George got out of the hospital. What are we calling him? Iron lung. He got out and he's at home and doing well. What the? Did you guys hear that? I don't know if I got just a really terrible lag or. Oh yeah, that so you guys can hear it. I was wanting to make sure. I got a Stream Deck and I've been playing with it to add a little oomph to the show, I guess. And I can fucking censor myself. I don't know. Did it block me out saying fucking, or could you still hear fucking with the beep? Well, thank you, Michelle. After we hit, I think the captain said 500. I'll do an updated toy room video. It was pretty much closed up, and I've done a lot of dusting, but everything's not back to 100%. We were doing a lot of demo here at the house, and I had it sealed up, yet drywall dust seems to get fucking every place. Fuck you, motherfucker. Did it work that time? That way I can censor myself if I choose to. I thought it was funny. Have a little fun with it, you know. I did a voice clarifier on here too, but they said it sounds about the same. So, but I got 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 more buttons to set up. So I'll have fun with it. The best buddy I can be. I try to be. But, you know, well, we got a toy swap tomorrow for all you local guys out in Madison, Ohio at Madtown Tattoo Fandom Iconic Outpost. Noon to 4. Free setup. Come on out. Dave will rub your feet. It'll be great. I don't know. Maybe you want an autographed picture. I don't know. Maybe you don't. Bob, I could use some ice cream. Rhonda wouldn't let me buy any. She's put me back on a diet. Let's see. Oh, Rhonda just sent me a picture of a guy that goes to the bar. She's at work tonight. He has a really sweet luchador Hawaiian shirt. She better found out where he got it because I need it. And, you know, because we're going through Painesville or relatively close to Painesville tomorrow, I guess I'll be stopping at El Taco Macho. And Luna got a belt, actually. Triple H really didn't acknowledge it. I think he said nice, Alan. Or cool. I don't remember which. I feared he'd be over here salivating all over it. How was the fair yesterday, Junebug? Luna's belt. I can post it in the family page. My dog's got a strap, Chaz. Where's your strap? Luna looks really thrilled in the picture, so. So I posted it. Giant wall decals are always awesome, Bob. Once again, if you want to, get you a Luchador 216 shirt, Blue Line Crafts original. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I don't know. Fuck this up. I would swivel the camera around. Maybe someday I'll have a remote one. I can get all bougie up in this motherfucker. Be like. Did you get anything good at the fair, Junebug? It started raining at 6. Yeah. I had the yard cleaned up pretty good over here. Bob's seen it last night. We got another big thing of wind and rain over here. It blew tarps and boxes and just shit every goddamn place. And I'll be honest with you, because I worked today, I didn't fuck cleaning up today. I'll do it tomorrow after swap meet. I was just indifferent and didn't feel like fucking with it today. Hey, Fever. I got a censor button now, so when I scream fuck people, they ain't got to hear it because I go, yourself. I have to get a slightly wider table, guys. Apologize, I don't have this thought through. I was originally going to have it going the other way. And I had Space Invaders actually turned on. That's behind me over here in case somebody wanted to play tonight. I've played a few games earlier. I would just leave it on 24/7, but Rhonda throws a fit. But I'll get this figured out. I need a either longer, it can be the same width, but longer so I can. Everything I do is ironic. But I'm going to sample some of our fine sponsors' bourbon. What's up, George? Oh, Iron Lung, how you doing, dude? I've often said to people, if bourbon don't have a cork in it, like Jack Daniels and Jim Beam and things of that nature, it's bum juice. Stone cold garbage. So Woodford's is nice, mid-shelf stuff. Oh, it smells so good, though. Sample a little bit of that. Junebug had to go help out Jungle Bob, I think, with some reptiles. Better. reptiles. You helped with 2 shows, Junebug? Nice. Bug don't want nobody horning in on motherfucking Jungle Bob. That's Junebug's main squeeze, yo. Was you handling reptiles, Junebug, or bunny rabbits? I'll be here, Bob. It's not much of a going concern tonight. Well, I could put on some. I probably should have thought that through. But, I don't think things through sometimes. Could have put on some 8-bit. Because I can't very well have the audio from the wrestling in the background playing. WWE had my ass. Too loud? The Luch Unplugged. Unhinged? So what's everyone going to talk about tonight? Yeah, you seen our resident freestyle rapper Crackhead last night. Watched him stumble down the street. Do not engage. Oh, I should have drunk it out of this. Anybody know what these are? Probably Junebug's going to be the only one that's going to know what this is. If Burton was in here, I'm sure he would know. No, Bob, not a monster mug. I could do that. That is a good idea, Dave. I randomly grabbed this cup, which is actually a toy to me. It was a premium. Just surprised nobody knows what it is. Peter Griffin. No, this way predates Peter Griffin. Might actually be where Seth got the idea, come think of it, for Peter Griffin. Because he's in the same age bracket, so he would obviously remember this. These are from Funny Face Kool-Aid, Junebug. Yeah, I'll be there, Brian. Tomorrow, 12 to 4, Fandom Iconic Swap Meet. Either you're there or you're a stone cold piece of garbage. Yeah, funny face Kool-Aid. Not the oh yeah Kool-Aid man. They're like he was the watermelon, wacky watermelon. They had groovy grape. Yeah, well you're about the same age as me, Fever, so you would. But I remember getting these originally back in like 1980 when we were in California. Where you at, Chaz? Well, thanks, Alan. I like I said, I'll get another camera so I can have one shooting that way. Or if I could figure out how to tie into my Wi-Fi cameras that are already in there, because I have cameras in every room in the house for a security system. Let me see. What can I grab without knocking shit over? I think that's going to be the new way of doing this. Oh, here's a good one. These have been around for a few years, and there's quite a few. Oh, here's an original Imperial Dignitary Last 17 Star Wars coin. I collect figures to coins I'm indifferent about. So I'll just lay it back over here somewhere. Any Godzilla fans in here? I'm sure there is. This one's one of the licensed ones. I have two that are actually licensed, and I have one that's a knockoff. Make sure that's, yeah, this is the licensed one. That's a coin bank. And fuck, I ain't got a coin. There's some in there, though. Anyways, see, it's like a water scene, a destroyer over here, and you put the coin in this recess, right? Kasara! This was a birthday gift a few years ago. Well, thanks. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the little video mail haul. I just like to put a little something up every so often. Took every bit of 10 minutes out of my day and something for you guys to look at. So I like things like this. Obviously, because it's Godzilla, and I have quite a few like mechanical monster banks and shit like that. Let me see what else without. Let me go ahead and deloot. I thought I wasn't going to be American underneath here. You were fucking mistaken. Oh, and I shaved. I got to let that shit grow back. I was trimming my goatee Thursday night. And, trim up the side, shave a nose, because I usually leave the goatee at least, if not a beard. And I take a big chunk out of it, so I tried to trim it. I do this every about 6-8 months. And then I'm like, yep, well, it's all got to go. Chug half the bottle of whiskey. Let's get this party started. Absolutely not, Bob. I got shit to do tomorrow. I am drinking some of it. But I'm not getting fucked up. Save that for next weekend. And it is so good, Bob. Thank you again. So smooth. Oh, here's a weird thing, guys. Because I like weird shit. So, this fucker was a flea market find. And it was made, it says from Mom, December 13th, 1982 is engraved in it. Cripple H in the house! And it's a fucking Mesopotamian ET because he looks fucked up. Looks like he could be a Mesopotamian, if you know what I mean, without actually going there. But, somebody did this in ceramics class or whatever. And instead of buying their kid a real toy, they give them this shitty fucking thing that I got at the flea market, 30 years later. I think I paid, I don't know, $5 for it. I actually got one, if I can get over to it. I buy weird things. There are characters I like. I've got a really fucking weird one over here that's damn near fucking creepy, like, I don't know. Yeah, I told them all that you'd been released, George. Am I lagging, guys? It looked like that froze on my end. I do apologize. Oh, no, the only good thing about, hopefully you guys can't see when I stand up, but with nobody over here and I'm inside, well, because it wouldn't stop me outside because I do it all the time anyways, is I'm in my fucking drawers. I ain't got my actual basketball shorts on. I'm just in my drawers. Not tidy whities, mind. Just don't get all excited. I mean, I would do that, you know, if we'd like pony up some money for our little family that cares auction thing. I mean, I'd put on a banana hammock, people start throwing up money, and dance to whatever song you chose. And she said half the bottles ago. That's a lie, Bob. That's a lie, Bob. That's a lie, Bob. Well, you can't see. That's good. Here's another weird. Put Godzilla back before I knock him over. Here's another weird, I guess you would call it arts and crafts type bullshit. Look at this fucking creepy ass Yoda somebody made. Is this not the creepiest fucking thing you've ever seen in your life? This is a chalkware piece. Not sure of the origin, obviously. There's no marks, no nothing. It's fucking uber creepy. No year. But I rolled up on this yard sale and that was sitting there, and I like jumped out of the car if the fucking thing still. I'm like, hey, how much you want for that? They're like, I don't know, $5. I'm like, sold. But he's very, looks like he's high actually. This could be Yoda's cousin. He's like, well, I'm colorblind. Is he gray or green? I can't really tell. But from what I know of colors, he looks more gray than green. But, you know, I buy weird oddball shit like that. Thought he was cool. I got him. He's been sitting up here for years. Here's something else I could grab. It's Johnny Sacco and his robot. You can probably hear it. This is a Grandpa Yoda. But he's remote control. The remote, you guys hear the little servos in there as I move the parts. He's got about, I don't know, his hands rotate and everything too. He walks. Lights. Yeah, I knew I took the batteries. I always take the batteries out of toys when you're going to have them in storage. If it's something you're going to continue to play with for a while, leave them in. But anything over 6 months, take them out. Believe me, they're in the cabinets over there. I got a few behind me. Well, the Saturn one's 70s. The radar robot that's from 63. I have the box actually up there for it. Those two are repos. That's an original. That's a Trendmasters. I have a bunch of Hazawa robots over here with my Lost in Space Ideal robots. But and my ROM Space Knights are over there too. Yeah, it's Johnny Sacco's robot. But I can reach him. Yeah, I gotta start planning it out. As I'm doing it in here, I'll get some stuff within reach. Yeah, he lights up everywhere too. Like top of his head, like flashes. His eyes does. There's a couple of little lights. Oh, his fingertips, because you can like make his arms go up and then his hands rotate. Because this remote's like this big, but it's got like 82 buttons on it. It's crazy. And it does all kinds of crazy shit. This was a flea market find. You always got to be hunting. I mean, I like buying stuff from shops and other people I know too, but for me, it's the thrill of the hunt. Pokemon Pikachu N64 behind me, but I'm really not going to grab that up here. I'm not a Pokemon guy. I'm not going to judge you, but if you are and you're over the age of 12. But I'm looking at you, Junebug. But I remember the reason I bought that, again, was because I remember buying it back in the day. Not because I was a Pokemon guy, because I was already a full-grown fucking adult by the time that shit come out. But I already had, like, the Great Nintendo 64 was out. I had I think the blue and the green were out. They kept coming out, a couple of different colored ones every so often. And I was in Toys R Us. Shogun Godzilla. I'll go grab one, Alan. I was in Toys R Us, and they had that fucking... This is not the original one, obviously. I picked this up a couple years ago, maybe. But when I bought the original one, I'm like looking, I'm like, what the fuck's a Pokemon? I'm looking at it, and it's on display, and it's like, and I'm like, oh, what? And when you turn on the power, Pikachu's cheeks on the top of it light up red, glow. There's nothing awesome about Buddy. But I'm seeing Ric Flair get the dog shit choked out of him by the Undertaker behind me. Oh, shit. I can't remember who won the Royal Rumble. I guess we'll find out in 90. When I was up here earlier setting up, I had 95 one on. It was the winner was actually Shawn Michaels, even though Davey Boy Smith, the refs run in and said that Shawn Michaels' feet didn't touch the ground, blah, 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 blah. After they declared him a winner. I always liked Davey Boy Smith. I like the British Bulldogs in general. Then Godzilla. My all-time favorite toy. This is the coolest toy ever made. I don't care what anybody says. You can go fuck yourself. I mean, number one, it's Godzilla. Number two, it's huge. Number three, he has roller skates. Number four, his tail comes off. You can use it to store the fist, or as I was a kid, I put Star Wars figures in here as if they were driving him. I don't know. It just seemed like the thing to do. And then his fucking fist shoots off. What more in a toy? Don't need batteries. Don't need shit. Just need your imagination. That is a toy. And the fish landed in my foot. Nice. But I have 10 of these right now. I had 11. I donated one to a charity auction a few years ago to somebody that died. He was a good dude. And people have tried to buy Godzillas off me over the years, and I won't come up off one because I'm a douche. But speaking of Godzillas, Toynami made this Godzilla. He has now I don't know if you guys can hear the dogs. I can hear them downstairs. He has a launching fist. his tail does not remove in the same way. This one like threads on because he come in a Shogun sized box and the tail was taken off of it. But he has the dorsal fins. He has skates like the original one. But what sucks, I understand where they did some things, like they made a low profile lever because anybody that's a Godzilla, Shogun guy goes 9 out of 10, the levers broke off. His kid dropped it or whatever. So this one's a little more low profile, but this is what sucks. That's all the tongue comes out. That's all you get, guys. That's all the bang you get for your buck. This fucking thing was like $300. They made 2 versions. This is the dark one, and then they made a light gray one, I believe it was. Or gray-green, a lighter one. I know the one was lighter colored. But this was... I think this was the exclusive one. Then the other one was the one you could get everywhere. But this thing was like fucking $300. I mean, I like it because it's Godzilla, right? And it looks cool. But the flame effect is lame as fuck. I mean, legitimately, lame as fuck. I mean, he's got more tail and he's got more claw, but he ain't no taller and he ain't got half the flame. So he just ain't doing it for me, and I don't have any sentimental attachment to it. God damn. How's you jacking off to the Undertaker again? That's what happens. I get babbling and not looking at the chat. Ooh, let me do the Percy Pringle. Ooh, I should have painted fucking black under my eyes. But it has all his WrestleMania matches. 3/24/91, 4/5/92, where he went, you want to know? Taker for president. It's ceramic. 2015 WWE Incorporated, all rights reserved. Of course, it was made originally in China. Set it down without breaking it. Here's the box, guys. Undertaker commemorative urn, WWE shop. It's got a fucking barcode and all the little caskets like it's printed on the back of the actual urn with all the dates. Oh, here's something. There we go. Everybody knows how I like Mego. It's something that hasn't made it into a case in there. I got this probably a year ago, 8 months ago. Josh Phelan, who actually pops in here every so often, he found it at an antique shop he was at. It is, you got to go by the numbers, but it's a mailer, JCPenney mailer. That rest of the shit's not in there. Klingon. I have about Mego Klingons, probably 10, 12. But I love Mego figures. Still do. I wonder if I turn on this light, would we get better? I'm going to try an experiment, guys. I had it on earlier, and I thought maybe it'd be too bright when I was fucking around in here and everything set up. I got a diffuser light from Cat 6 months ago. Too bright? No, I'm definitely going to need shades. Is that better? You able to pick up the Klingon better? Get in there, you filthy fucking Klingon. But yeah, I'm not a big box guy, but I end up with stuff in boxes, and I'm just like, especially like mailer boxes, shippers. When you ordered them out of the catalog, instead of coming on the card the way you would find it in the store, I definitely got these sunglasses on. And I can see the reflection of said light in the showcase behind me. So that's going to make me crazy. So I'm going to turn that off here in a second, guys. But I just thought it was cool. Man, Chaz, you still watch wrestling. Don't give me that shit. Here's something I got. 6'8". That's one of the few modern things I collect. Mezco 112 figures, because they're like Migos, but super detailed. I got this, and I've yet to take it out of the box and put it on display. But what I like about these guys is they come with all kinds of extra shit. Hands, they're super articulated, super detailed. Tribbles from Star Trek, Junebug? Yeah, I'll go get them in a minute. I've got Tribbles. Why wouldn't I have Tribbles? But I have quite a few of these Mezco figures in my... not a toy for children, intended for adult collectors only. But this is the Supreme Knight Batman. He has like batarangs, a bunch of those. Grappling hooks, grappling hook launcher, grappling hook in different stages of being deployed. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He has 11 extra hands. 2 interchangeable leather-like capes. Yeah, I think one, if I'm not mistaken, has wires in it. But now I'll get him out of the box and I'll put him on display with my other ones. Found something interesting to talk about. Hey, I might have talked about these before. Here's an oddball piece. Brian Kaufman, local guy, does all these mashup figures. He cast them. This has a Lone Ranger torso, 2B1 Lone Ranger torso and neckerchief. 2B1 from Empire Strikes Back. Medical droid, which I have. I know I seen him earlier. I have an extra one set.